Sir Elton John eagerly anticipated Glastonbury Festival headline performance went down a treat with fans this evening, which is handy as the music icon has hinted tonight won't actually be the final time he takes to the stage. Elton kicked things off with a rendition of Pinball Wizard, wearing a gold blazer as he sat at his piano as fireworks filled the air around him, going on to pay an emotional tribute to George Michael towards the end of his set. It was standing room only at Worthy Farm this evening, with medics rushing to help a fan in the crowd moments before Elton made his grand arrival. The Cold Heart singer, 76, teased 4 stars would join him on the Pyramid stage ahead of taking to the stage this evening, with Rina Sawayama, The Killers frontman Brandon Flowers, Jacob Lusk of Gabriel's and the London Community Gospel Choir and Stephen Sanchez all singing with Elton so far this evening. Britney Spears, Dolly Parton, Dua Lipa and actor Taron Egerton, who played the singer in his 2019 biopic Rocket Man, were speculation to be on Elton's star-studded guest list, but it seems that the rumors were nothing more than hopeful speculation. 23:04 Zoe Delaney. It's the end of an era and it's good night from Elton. And us. People are crying with emotion as they make their way back to their tents as Glastonbury, with one festival goer telling the Mirror, "It's the end of an era, best act ever. Certainly a set that will go down in history." 23:00 Zoe Delaney. It's almost over. His set is drawing to a close but Elton is showing no signs of slowing down. Following his tribute to George, the Formidable has belted out Rocket Man while fireworks fill the sky above Worthy Farm once again. Addressing the crowd, an emotional Elton said, "You make me feel so happy. I want to thank you for 52 years of amazing love and loyalty that you have shown me. It's been an immense journey. I have had the best time, I will never forget you. You are in my head, my heart, and my soul. You have been amazing, an incredible crowd tonight. Thank you so much Glastonbury, thank you so much England. I wish you so much health and happiness." 22:43 Zoe Delaney. George Michael tribute. Elton John has paid tribute to his late pal George Michael on what would have been his 60th birthday. George, who died in December 2016, famously sang a live duet with Elton on Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, which rocketed to #1 in the UK and the US in the early 90s. On Sunday, Elton headlined on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury Festival after a weekend of incredible acts from Guns N' Roses to Arctic Monkeys. As the day fell on George's birthday, Elton took a moment to pay tribute to his late friend while performing on stage. 22:42 Zoe Delaney. Cold Heart time. Elton has just finished a rendition of Cold Heart but his collaborator on the song Dua Lipa was sadly nowhere to be found. Dua and Elton released the chart-topping Cold Heart, Bam Yao remix, together in August 2021 and they performed the song at the end of his US final tour date at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles in November in 2022. 22:34 Zoe Delaney. Elton brings all the stars to his show. Peers may not be impressed but the likes of Stella McCartney and Sir Lewis Hamilton are having a ball watching the Rocket Man this evening. Lizzo, who performed at Glastonbury yesterday, and Kate Hudson have also been spotted watching Elton from the side. On the stage, the 76-year-old is still going strong, belting out classics like Crocodile Rock, Saturday Night and I'm Still Standing. 22:30 Zoe Delaney. Piers Morgan kills the vibe. Piers Morgan has decided to bring the mood down, taking aim at Elton as the music icon wows fans at Glastonbury and at home. Is Elton having to read the words to all his own songs? Piers tweeted earlier tonight, seemingly not reading the room. Piers: he's 77, he's been sex, drugs and rock and rolling it for over 50 years. If anyone deserves some help doing a 2 hours concert, with some small reminders he can, one fan reminded Piers in the replies. Apart from Piers, everyone else is having a wonderful time watching Elton. We're sure Elton won't be too fussed about the feedback from the former Good Morning Britain presenter. 22:20 Zoe Delaney. Rina arrives as expected. Rina Sawayama has taken to the stage and become Elton's fourth and final guest of the evening. If you've been reading this blog all evening, firstly, thank you, but you will also know Rina's arrival was expected. Hours before Sir Elton's set, music correspondent Mark Savage took to Twitter to announce Elton John's team just performed a soundcheck at Glastonbury. As one mic was being tested, a member of the crew said, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rina mic, 1, 2. So is that at Rina Sawayama confirmed for the Pyramid stage tonight? In 2021, Rina and Sir Elton collaborated on an updated version of Rina's song, Chosen Family. While performing her set on Saturday, Rina hit out at the 1975's frontman Matty Lee while introducing her song STFU. Rina is now back on stage at Worthy Farm once again, singing Don't Go Breakin' My Heart with her good pal Elton. 22:17 Zoe Delaney. Hold Me Close. It's time for the third guest. The Killers frontman Brandon Flowers has joined Elton on stage, with the third guest of the evening singing Tiny Dancer on the Pyramid stage. My next guest. I first met in 2005 when I started playing in Las Vegas, and he came around to my hotel suite to play me his band's first album, which was called Hot Fuss, Elton told the crowd ahead of Brandon coming out. We've been friends ever since. He was the first person I thought of us to come and sing with me, even though Hess played Glastonbury 6 times with the Killers. So I'd like to introduce my dear friend, fantastic artist, Brandon Flowers. Gorgeous scenes. 22:15 Zoe Delaney. No Britney. The dream is over. It looks like Britney won't be joining Elton on stage this evening. As Elton performs one of his more emotional hits, Candle in the Wind, Britney has taken to Instagram once again. The pop icon has shared a video of herself dancing at home, captioning it, Edición diferente a la de ayer. PS Sonido. In English, different edition to yesterday. PS Sound. Oh well, maybe next year. 22:04 Zoe Delaney. Second surprise guest performs. Still no Britney, sadly, but it's a very special second guest joining Elton on stage. Before Steven Sanchez took to the stage to perform his own song, Elton told the crowd, "When I chose my guests for this show, I wanted to have newer artists save for one person, and this next boy I heard last year on the radio in America, and then it was a hit America and a hit in Britain. I couldn't believe that someone of 19 or 20 years of age could write and sing a song like this. It was a nod to the past, but it sounded so beautiful and fresh. So I've asked him to come to Glastonbury to do his song. It's not one of my songs. I'm gonna play with him. But Hess an amazing young talent, and you gotta give him the biggest reception because you'll love him." Steven Sanchez. 21:55 Zoe Delaney. Glow with Pride. Makeup mogul Charlotte Tilbury is watching on as she unveils a new campaign with a Glastonbury headliner. Taking to Instagram this evening, Charlotte shared a snap of herself and Elton posing backstage alongside her pal Michaela J. Rodriguez and nieces Sophia and Bella Tilbury. She captioned the snap on Instagram, "Darlings. What an honor to watch our darling friend, the inspirational, iconic, legendary and visionary Elton John light up the world with his magical performance at Glastonbury. It is such an honor to be a part of this moment, which will go down in history, and to celebrate it with my incredible beauty muses and friends, the inspirational talent at Rodriguez 7 and, of course, my gorgeous nieces at Sophia Tilbury and at Bella Tilbury. We are dancing the night away. It is a true privilege to support at Ajax the Rocket Fund. We are on a mission to fight the stigma to help end AIDS. Tonight, I want everyone to let your #InnerElton out. Share your Elton-inspired festival looks with the hashtag #InnerElton, tag at Charlotte Tilbury and at Jeff, and together, we can empower everyone, everywhere to live a life filled with confidence as we #glow with pride. For my look tonight, I am wearing my fabulous Elton John I wear the secret to a rock chic festival look ! 21:49 Zoe Delaney sad song for a happy crowd. Elton is now giving it all as he belts out sad songs, no more. But it's all smiles in the crowd and those watching at home on their sofa, as Elton laps up rave reviews from normally hard-to-please social media critics. What a night so far, and we're not even an hour in. 21:40 Zoe Delaney first guest revealed. Elton has brought his first guest out on stage. It's not Britney, bitch, it's Jacob Lusk of the Gabriels. Are you ready for love? Elton teased the delighted crowd as he began a rendition of his hit song titled, "You Guessed It, Are You Ready for Love?" 21:36 Zoe Delaney fans watching at home give Elton their seal of approval. Elton John walks onto stage like the mid-70s man he is, and then strikes up on the piano with all the energy of a man in his mid-20s. He's a bloody legend. #Glastonbury, amazing, one fan watching the BBC's coverage has declared on Twitter. The crowd in Somerset are having the time of their lives too, with fans chanting Elton's name, moving the star to mouth the words "thank you" over and over again. So far we've enjoyed Elton belting out classics like Pinball Wizard, Daniel, The Bitch Is Back, Philadelphia Freedom and Benny and the Jets. 21:26 Zoe Delaney Elton gets emotional after performing The Bitch Is Back. Elton got emotional as he told the packed crowd, "Ah wow, I never thought he'd ever play Glastonbury and here I am. It is a very special and emotional night for me because it may be my last show ever in England and Great Britain. So I better play well and I better entertain you. Because you have been standing there so long. I really appreciate all the outfits and everything. Okay, here we go. 21:18 Zoe Delaney last show ever? Tonight's show is supposed to be Elton's big farewell, but has the icon had a change of mind? Addressing the crowd at Worthy Farm moments ago, Elton emotionally told fans his headline gig on the Pyramid stage may be his final show. May sounds like Elton could have a few more concerts in him. 21:14 Zoe Delaney medics race to help festival goer. The Mirror has learned medics raced into the crowd to rescue a festival goer who had collapsed just minutes before Elton arrived on stage in his gold blazer. A fan in the crowd spotted the unsettling incident taking place roughly 20 meters away from the stage around half an hour ago. People in the crowd nearby chanted help before the person received medical attention. We hope everyone is okay. 21:08 Zoe Delaney and we're off. Elton is on stage and ready to rock. He has kicked things off with an energetic rendition of Pinball Wizard, with fireworks filling the air at Worthy Farm as the icon sat at his piano and performed his first song. The song was originally written by Pete Townsend and performed by The Who. 20:59 Zoe Delaney medics called into the crowd. One festival goer in the packed crowd has informed the Mirror that medics have been called into the crowd towards the front of the stage, just minutes ahead of Elton arriving. Announcements are being blasted out to remind everyone that it is standing room only and asking people to pick up blankets and pack away fold-up chairs. 20:50 Zoe Delaney standing room only. Elton famously sang "I'm Still Standing," and it seems that will be what his fans will be doing this evening. A tannoy has just announced to the crowd gathered by the Pyramid stage that it is standing room only this evening, with no one allowed to sit down during Elton's set due to kick off in less than 10 minutes. The update comes as the Mirror learns Elton's camp were worried about the weather affecting his performance earlier today, with high winds blowing over Worthy Farm, but things have thankfully settled down. 20:25 Zoe Delaney. Britney shares an update. Britney has just posted a new snap on Instagram ahead of Elton's big performance. The pop icon has shared a snap of peach covered in diamante crystals, leaving her followers trying to work out if the fruity photo has anything to do with a possible Glastonbury cameo. Diamond Peach, Britney captioned the arty snap less than an hour ago, disabling the option to comment underneath the update. Possibly just another random Britney post. Or is it $20:16 Zoe Delaney. Elton to be offered millions for intimate residency in the UK. Elton hasn't even performed at Glastonbury yet, but the iconic singer is already bagging some major offers for more gigs. Music promoters are lining up a series of multi-million-pound offers for Sir Elton John to do an intimate multi-night residency in the UK. But after Elton has indicated that he would be willing to stage a residency in the future, music bosses are prepared to break the bank to secure him. Read the full story here. 20:00 Zoe Delaney. Record-breaking crowd predicted for Elton's set with less than an hour to go until Elton appears on stage. A huge crowd has already formed ready for the Rocket Man. I would bet my life that Elton John is gonna be the biggest ever crowd at Glastonbury. It is insane on the Pyramid stage already, one festival goer tweeted as they shared a video of the mass congregation. Another added, "The crowd for Elton John is insane." Still over an hour yet. 19:25 Zoe Delaney. Glastonbury boss gushes over absolutely lovely headliner. Elton's hands-on approach to planning his headline set at Glastonbury has impressed the festival's organizer Emily Evis. Speaking to the Glastonbury Free Press on-site paper, Emily revealed, "We have so many artists playing here and often we don't have much direct contact. But Elton has been very involved and we've worked really closely. He is so excited and engaged with what Glastonbury is." She added, "It has been quite surreal. Standing there in the farmhouse chatting to Elton while trying to get the kids ready for school, or whatever. But he's been absolutely lovely," she said. "He's been carving out a set that's going to be completely unique to Glastonbury. I love his love for doing that. I don't want to give anything away, but it's going to be amazing." 18:54 Zoe Delaney. Rina Sawayama confirmed as one of Elton's guests. One of Elton's surprise guests was seemingly revealed during rehearsals at Worthy Farm earlier today. Rina Sawayama, who called out Matty Healy during her Glastonbury set on Saturday night, will be performing at the festival once again this evening, it appears. after overhearing a soundcheck that took place this morning, BBC Music correspondent Mark Savage tweeted, "Elton John's team just performed a soundcheck at Glastonbury. As one mic was being tested, a member of the crew said, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rena mic, 1, 2, 1 down, 3 more to confirm ! 18:27 Zoe Delaney, who will join Elton on stage at Glastonbury this evening? As if seeing Elton perform in Britain for the final time this evening wasn't enough, Glastonbury goers will also be treated to cameos from 4 more huge stars during the music legend's set. Ahead of his husband's performance this evening, Elton's partner David Furnish teased fans about the singer's plans to bring major stars on stage with him to close the festival in style. 4 collaborators of his choosing, David told Sky News journalist Beth Rigby earlier this week. "People, he just thought, I'd really like to do something with these artists at Glastonbury. And that's all I'm going to say." When pushed to announce the names of the 4 collaborators, David added, "Sorry. I am sworn to secrecy." 18:10 Zoe Delaney, hardcore Elton fans dress to impress with just under 3 hours until Elton takes to the stage. The star's fans are already nabbing prime spots in the crowd to ensure they don't miss a thing. Many of Elton's most dedicated fans have dressed for the occasion, with some kitted out in sequined baseball outfits as a nod to their hero's famous fashion choices. The candle-in-the-wind singer's bedazzled Los Angeles Dodgers uniform, worn when he headlined Dodger Stadium for 2 nights in 1975, is one of Elton's most iconic outfits of all time. Elton fan Thomas Lewis, age 22, from Basingstoke, was snapped in his attire as he watched the Bristol Reggae Orchestra, featuring the Windrush Choir, on the Pyramid stage ahead of Elton's set later this evening. 17:42 Zoe Delaney, Britney Spears spotted at an airport amid Glastonbury rumors. Britney Spears has fueled further rumors she is set to play at Glastonbury Festival later today after being spotted at an airport ahead of Elton's set. It's rumored the Gimme More singer is one of the 4 stars Elton will bring out on stage later this evening as he closes the iconic festival in style. Britney collaborated with Elton on their track Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer, last year, which reached #1 in the US and #3 in the UK. And she caused an internet meltdown on Saturday when she posted a McDonald's meal print from online art community Notre Arte, with 3 British flags in the caption. But fans will have to wait and see if the pop princess makes her return to the stage at Worthy Farm. 17:35 Zoe Delaney, what time does Elton John play at Glastonbury? Elton John is set to arrive on the Pyramid stage tonight, Sunday, June 25, at 9 p.m. and play until 11:05 p.m. The singer has promised his Glastonbury set will be different to his Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour performances, but fans suspect they will still be treated to some of his biggest hits. Starting with a song I haven't played for about 10 years, so we'll see how it goes, Elton told BBC Radio 1 when discussing his upcoming Glastonbury set. He added, "It's a different show to what people have been seeing. On Farewell Yellow Brick Road, there's quite a lot of deep cuts, it's not all hits, and you've got to keep people interested."
melted.